Shit, what's shaking? This is the Drip Lord, Mr. Swayze, and well, unless you was living under a rock, you would know that Bill Cosby has been sentenced to 3 to 10 years. He was transported to the Montgomery County Correctional Facility in leg chains and handcuffs. Now, before I get into what I gotta say, let me just set the record straight real quick. I do not support nor am I against Bill Cosby, if that makes sense to you. And if it doesn't, let me explain. If the man is guilty with the accusations that was brought upon him, then he deserves to serve all types of time. They probably should have gave him more than 3 to 10, especially if he was guilty with even half of the 50 females that came out and accused him of these heinous acts. But also, if he's not guilty and this hashtag Me Too movement was able to bring a man of a certain stature down and take everything that he built away from him, then I will sit there and also be on the side of Bill Cosby. But I do believe in the judicial system, and if they say that he's guilty, fuck it, he's guilty. So he's serving 3 to 10 years. And some news just came out from Channel 6 News, ChrisTV.com, says Bill Cosby was pelted by a stale hot dog bun on his arrival to jail. Now the shit... Now the article reads, the reality of what Bill Cosby will be living with during his incarceration apparently is leading him to make desperate pleas to his wife from jail. According to Radar Online, Cosby was allowed a brief phone call by speakerphone to Camille Cosby, who he has been married to for 54 years. Now keep in mind, his wife did not attend the sentencing earlier this week. So Cosby is hitting up his estranged wife, even though they've been together for 54 years. She's obviously not fucking with the nigga no more. She's like, yo, even if I do believe you, these allegations and the media coverage and this, that, and the third is too much for me. So I'm distancing myself from you, which is understandable. I don't blame Camille. Now, the article continues to read that Cosby said, they took my cane, tie, and shoelaces because they think I will harm myself. Cosby complained on a call to his estranged wife, Camille. And Cosby also had a stale hot dog bun thrown at him upon his arrival in jail. And he stumbled down a few steps because he wasn't being guided. Cosby told his wife he felt like he was under siege. And he also told Camille, grab the checkbook and hire anyone and everyone who can get me out as soon as possible. Now, I'm going to say it right now, and I'm going to say it just like this. This nigga Bill Cosby is food. Straight food, my nigga. This nigga sitting there complaining about them taking his shoelaces and his cane because they feel like he's going to kill himself. My nigga, I'm going to let you know right now from personal experience. That's regular routine when you get locked up. They take your shoelaces. If you have some gym shorts on, they'll take the string out that shit. If you got a hoodie on, my nigga, they'll take the string out your hoodie, my nigga. That's how they give it up. And can you imagine? That shit be the worst, my nigga. I remember when I got locked up with one of my favorite hoodies, and it wasn't no long bid that I did. It was literally a weekend in bookings. And them niggas took the string out of one of my favorite hoodies at the time. Do you understand? Do you even comprehend how hard it is to put the string back into your hoodie? Do you know how difficult that shit is, my nigga? No funny shit. If they really wanted to fucking torture Bill Cosby, if you really want to set up a hell on earth, make a motherfucker have to put strings back into a hoodie with no type of tools, just their hands for the rest of their life. That is literally hell, my nigga. But I find it funny that this nigga Bill Cosby was like, they took my shoelaces because they thought I would harm myself. Nigga, get with the program. This is what it is. And then the nigga told his wife, yo, grab the checkbook and hire anyone and everyone who you could to get me out of here as soon as possible. Bro, them niggas had you falling down the stairs because they didn't guide you. Do you know this type of shit is being purposely done? They know your ass is gonna have to serve these 3 years in this shit. Whether you like it or not, they will make your life a living hell. Why? Because they're waiting for you to get on that, look, man, I'm willing to write a check. You could put whatever price you want on it as long as I'm protected in this shit. Woo, woo, woo. I don't even think Bill Cosby is in PC. He's not even in protective custody. I think that nigga in general population. You think the guards and the prisoners is not gonna do everything they could do to intimidate this nigga? Like throw a hot dog bun at his head? Let him walk down the stairs and trip down the stairs by himself? To let him know, hey, motherfucker, you gonna need us to be able to survive and thrive in this bitch. And I'm sure the correctional officers is getting to him before the inmates do. Like, nigga, write that check. And I'll make sure that somebody guides you down the stairs from now on and you will never trip again. Write that check and I'll make sure that you can have your cane and you can walk around with it. Or when it comes to the inmates, let's say the inmates get to that motherfucker before the correctional officers do. Motherfucker, write that check, make sure my commissary is filled up and good, make sure I can get all the oodles and noodles that I motherfucking want, and we won't be throwing no stale hot dog buns at your head no more, nigga. Cause first is the hot dog buns, second is the hot dog. Next, we gonna throw a hamburger at your head, my nigga. Next, we gonna catch your ass inside of the motherfucking shower and we gonna rape you. Pause. I'm not saying that's some shit I oughta do. I'm just saying, these niggas been locked up for years. And you have a meal ticket, a fucking cash cow that comes through, Bill Cosby, worth how many millions? Just like he told his wife, pull out the checkbook. Do whatever you could to get me out of here. I'm sure he's gonna be willing to pull out the checkbook and write whatever price he needs to make sure that he doesn't get fucking hot dog buns thrown at his head every day. Bill Cosby got a motherfucking reality check. Real quick. And as far as I'm concerned, anyone that is inside of the same facility that Bill Cosby is and they're locked up, I'm sure they're looking at him as food. But pull up in the comment section and let me know what you think. Do you feel bad for Bill Cosby? You're looking at an 80-something-year-old man going to jail, being pushed downstairs allegedly by correctional officers, fucking getting stale hot dog buns thrown at his fucking head by inmates. Do you feel bad for Bill Cosby? Or do you think this is what he deserves? Do you feel like he had it coming? Leave your comments down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this situation. But I'm off this. Mister